Hi guys, this is Lisa. I'm back again. That's two videos in a day. This one is a video response to um, Ashley Laura's 1000 plus giveaway. Um, we were asked to do a page with our favorite technique, and I have to say mine right now is sewing, and I think right now in the video I'm missing, and I'm running over to my sewing machine. And yeah, I just grabbed my scissors. And what I did here is I just sewed a little box. I knew I wanted my photos to go down in that little box. And right now I'm taking some gesso and some Heidi Swap Coral Shy Mist and mixing it just to get my gesso just a tint of like a coral pinky orange color, because that's what I think mine or Chloe's sweatshirt is in the picture. And I'm going to use this mask. And the funny thing is, I end up doing all of this and I end up covering it all up. But I'm okay with that. I didn't love the way this page, it didn't come out the way I envisioned. And there's my cat knocking everything around. Oh, she's trying to get that cap to my mist. That's her like favorite toy. But it took a while for this to dry, and usually I find gesso dries very, very quick. But this was pretty thick, and so it took me a while. So I dried it for a little bit, and then I think I set it aside, and I just continue to do my layers. I matted it on this solid cardstock that came in the Scraptastic kit. These are just photos of my daughter and I, my oldest daughter and I, just being goofy. Just doing some selfies on our phone, just being goofy. So I printed out like 4 or 5 of them, and just picked my 2 favorite ones. Please, can you get the cat, honey? Sorry, my kitty cat is jumping up here again. And one of the other times I was recording, she actually stopped the video. Oh, I was missing again because I went and did some sewing around that piece of paper, because I thought I was going to do the 2 papers on top of each other, and I thought, well, if I sew around it, it'll, separate it, give it a little bit of definition. But I think I decided against that. I was going through some of my scraps and just things I had laying around. I think I do end up using that overlay. I've had that for quite a while, and I've really been using them up in the last probably like 10 layouts I've done. I've been using them. I'm just doing some layers here. It's still not dry, so I'm trying to dry it again. Excuse me. I've said this before in my other video. I've had a sewing machine for a long time, and I bought it for scrapbooking, and for the life of me I could never figure out how to use it. And now I know how to use it. I can change the thread, and I love to use the sewing. Every time I look at a page, I'm like, something's missing. It seems like I always stitch on it, or I use mist too. That's something I use a lot too. It just seems like it finishes it, which makes me wonder what my pages before looked like. If I should go back, how are they finished without mist or enamel dots anymore? I'm just using my scraps. Those are all. I think I even went and grabbed my whole little drawer of scraps and just brought them over. And I'm just going through all my stuff, trying to see what colors I was going to do. I think I kept it the peachy coral and yellow and white, and a little bit of the cardstock, like with that little, yeah, here is where I'm like, oh, that paper is too, I'm like, oh, I guess I said to heck with it, and I covered it up. You can still see the stitching, but I end up covering most of the gesso. But I was like, oh, I don't care. I was tired of waiting for it to dry, and I decided as long as I could still see the stitching, I liked it fine. This one actually went together a little bit easier than the other ones I did. I was trying to use that Polaroid frame, which I end up using in another video. I didn't use it there, but I did end up. Seems like I want to try use it really, really bad, but I did end up using it, like I said. So I'm just going through, trying different things. And just gonna start another cluster up there in the corner. I've used that washi tape a lot in my videos lately because that's really the only like coral color I have of washi tape. I've tried that piece several times, and I like it, but then it's really cream based more than white based, so that's why I think I keep changing my mind. Oh, and I'm showing you right there. I'm gonna go through my Scraptastic kit and see if there's anything there I can use. And they had really cute things, little sayings that I loved. And even another layout we did today, they had so many cute sayings that were like perfect, but they just weren't the right tone colors. You know, today I did something like more pink, and the color was like red. I do think I used something from that October afternoon up there in that cluster. I've been trying to use those butterflies on every layout that came in this Scraptastic kit, and I just know I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're not my style, and none of the colors seem right. Even with the Scraptastic kit, I can't seem to get them to work. I don't know. I definitely probably nothing I would have ever bought if I was to purchase them separately. Oh, I got one of my wood veneer cameras. Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I do feel a little bit pressured. Oh, there I decided oh yeah, this is what I did and I really didn't like it. I decided to add some there, what was left over, and I didn't like it at all. I just felt like it was separated. And I was trying to do something to bring it together. I think I did that, half of that little craft doily, just because it kind of, it brings it together, but it doesn't like stand out that much. Yeah, I kind of was like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that, but too late, go with it. Oh, right. Oh, I'm running back over to my sewing machine. I stitched through the little, I think it said So Crazy or Crazy Us or something. Oh, So Crazy. And I just stitched in the center of it and through the little, oh, there I am using that Coral Miss again, which you can't see in the layout, but it does show up. Oh, and that's my brown Huey, which is almost gone. I need to purchase some more. I do use brown a lot. And I think, I don't know if I did journaling on this page. I usually journal on every page, but I mean really, this is pretty self-explanatory. Oh, I'm using some stickers. I think I'm going to write silly or something like that. Yep. And they don't show up good here in the video, but they really do show up good when you see it in person. I think this is my second video I've done for a challenge, and I still have a few more to do. There's a lot of challenges going on right now, and I'd like to do one soon too, but I'm going to wait and let some of these other challenges finish up before I throw any more out there, because I don't want people to be overwhelmed. Oh, there, I put that arrow right there on that paper clip. And I apologize if you hear any noise. My children are home, my husband's home. I usually do this when they're sleeping, but I wanted to get this video up because I think it's due today. I could be already too late, I really don't know. Oh, so there I'm doing my journaling. And I think it was just something really short. Although nothing I ever say is short. And oh, I guess I'm showing you that's the final layout. Showing you my little clusters, my goofy picture, and I think that's